Hey everyone, I just wanted to give a testimonial for Sydney and Growentine and talk about my journey, like why did I do it, what happened while I did it, and then like where did I go from there, where am I right now. I don't know how long this video is going to be, and I kind of like took notes so I don't lose my place, but I really hope that you find a lot of value in this and that this encourages you to take the plunge and do Growentine, because it really like sort of changed my life, and I want to tell you why. So where I was before I took the plunge. So I think I went natural like in high school or something, like cut all my hair off, big chop, blah, 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 you know. And from that time in high school until probably about a few years ago, my hair was breaking off like crazy. Like it was obviously growing because I wasn't bald, you know. And I could go from like big chop to like more and more hair or puff or afro or two strands or whatever. So it was still growing all that time. But it was also always breaking off. I had no idea what to do with it. My hair was super, super dry. So about 2 years ago or so, when I moved to the city where I live right now, I went to a stylist and I was like, look, either you cut all my hair off because I have no idea what to do with it, or you work some magic, but I don't know, like, tell me what to do. So he started like heat training my hair and I really loved it. And it really helped my hair to have really a professional that was doing it. And so this was such a lifesaver and such a big relief for me because finally I was able to like kind of walk out the house looking the way that I wanted to look and the way that I felt anyway about myself. But then the pandemic hit. And the thing that I never learned along that way of working with a stylist, I think at that time it'd been like, let's say 6 months or so, was how to do my own hair. So when the pandemic hit, I mean, luckily I was in my house, but it really like kind of killed my self-esteem because I was looking a hot mess, and I live alone, so like nobody knew. But I was really looking a hot mess. I did not know what to do with my hair, and the only sort of strategies that I had accessible to me were all the things on YouTube that, you know, I'd used for many years, but I had already seen, you know, after that decade or whatever, that it wasn't working and it wasn't right, at least for me, right? And so I felt super stuck and super lost. And somehow I must have landed on a video of Sydney's or something. I don't really know how I found out about her, but I'm so grateful that I did, because I think the first thing that stood out to me was that Sydney is very clear about like the science of hair. And I think something that she said that I think about a lot is like, our hair is not special. Like, we are not different. There's no reason why, like, there's no big difference as to like what black hair is versus the hair on a Caucasian woman versus the hair on a Latin woman. Like, hair is hair. The things that you might need more or less of a certain thing because of the structure of the strand that comes out of your head versus that person's head. But we are really the same when it comes to our hair. And that really hit me because I was like, damn, all these products that I've been buying for so long, they were like, oh, this is like for black women or whatever. And none of them ever worked. And so she just laid it out. She was like, look, there are things that hair needs and things that you must do. And if you really want to figure out how to create your own regimen, sign up for Growentine. So I think I heard it a few times, and then I thought, she looks like she knows what she's talking about. She's used it on herself, and she's a stylist. Like, I'm gonna do this. And so the experience I think why I loved Growentine so much was that for me, it was a very reflective process. Like, you know, in the packet that she gives you at the end of every week is to, you know, do some writing and reflecting. And I love a good reflection. I love a good journal. And I found that when I actually decided to do it, because at first I was like, God, I'm already tired from doing my hair, which was crazy. I mean, the first time I had to do my hair by myself, it took me 8 hours. 8 hours. And it was still a hot mess, you know, like it was the first time I'd ever done my hair by myself from like start to finish, probably in my whole life, to be honest. But as I did it, you know, week after week, first the journaling was so great because it just made me think not just about the final product of like, do I like my hair? Do I not like my hair? It really made me think about, what was I doing along the way? What did I notice along the way? What could I do differently? And as I went week to week, and of course it got faster to do my hair, and my hair was responding better to the things that she was recommending, I was also training myself to be a better stylist. I was also training myself to do the right things by my hair that I was never thinking about or considering ever before. And so week after week after week, I learned so much. And by the end of it, I actually decided to relax my hair because I realized that it fit my lifestyle better. It fit my time. I'm always trying to reclaim my time. I didn't have the time, right, to go from afro to stretched out to flat iron, all this stuff. I didn't have the time to do that anymore, so it didn't really fit me. But I wouldn't have been able to confidently make that decision and understand why and understand how to keep my relaxed hair really healthy, which I think got my hair relaxed about, a month ago or so. And to keep it really healthy, had I not gone through Growentine. So when I went to my stylist, because he was a bit like, what? Get a relaxer? Why? And I explained to him, and was like, these are the reasons why. And he's like, you know what? I've been a stylist for 30 years, and I have never in my life heard someone explain so articulately why this is the right decision for them. And I wouldn't have been able to understand so articulately what I needed without having had Growentine as a process and without having learned the tools and the structures and strategies and all these things that Sydney, I think, really so graciously is teaching and packaging and really providing. And so that was really my experience during. It was super hard, and I can understand why anyone would want to give up, because when I was doing my hair first, second, third, fifth, whatever time, it was breaking everywhere. And it wasn't because of the things I was using. It wasn't because of the products or anything. It was because of how damaged my hair was, how dry I had let it continue to be, or because I didn't really understand how to use a blow dryer, and I didn't really understand how to comb my hair or brush my hair, whatever, like things. I think I only started brushing my hair a few months ago. I'm not gonna say I've never done that. Of course I did that when I was younger, but there are a lot of stuff that I think as naturals, like, you're not supposed to do, like, don't comb your hair, only use your fingers. Like, I don't know about y'all, I don't know what your hair really looks like. I tell you what my hair looks like. It is like 4Z, and my fingers are not gonna do the job. So for me, actually, it was really triumphs.
Hey y'all, this is a very last minute live stream. I know I was supposed to go live yesterday. That one was last minute, and I didn't think anybody was going to show up. I didn't have any questions ready to go. So hopefully y'all will come into this live. Hopefully people will come in. I haven't gone live in quite some time. Y'all know it is Wednesday. This is ideally the time we would do Chit Chat Wednesday, but I'm trying to get back into the groove. What I will do, though, is I do regularly receive questions, and so what I'll do is go through some questions I already had, and then maybe we can go from there. But if I get on here and nobody comes in, because I'm very grateful for the 2 people in here. I'm grateful for the 5 people who was just in here, but y'all know that is abnormally low for the channel. So if nobody comes in, then I will be an adult about it, and we will reschedule. And not only will I reschedule, but I'll also plan it in advance so y'all will know. Okay. But you can leave your hair questions. This is specifically pertaining to hair weaves, but if y'all have just general hair questions you like answered, since I'm here, you can leave them in the comments. But I'll try to pull up some questions in the meantime too. But y'all, I'm super excited because if you haven't already noticed, we did finally hit 1,000 subscribers for the channel. So I'm very grateful for that. I want to thank all of you all who have taken the time to subscribe, and not only taken the time to subscribe, but you also actively watch the content. You may share it with those who you feel would enjoy it. And you also engage with the website and different things like that. I really appreciate it. So let me actually put that as a thing. This is just a last minute thing. Okay. This is last minute. I'm trying to get back into the groove. And this is my way of pushing myself out there. Okay. So it's not super scripted. I don't have any special guests tonight, but hopefully y'all will still get value. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm going to pull up some hair weaving questions. And you all can drop yours in the comments as well. Okay. I don't have no background music or nothing, y'all. Sorry. Okay, so the first question I have, right? And before I actually get into the questions, y'all, I want to let you know that the website is currently on sale to celebrate us reaching the subscriber count. So if you've been wanting to get the Growentine challenge, if you've been wanting to get the new ebook on choosing the right products or anything like that, even the doobie wraps, everything is on sale through the end of this week. So you all can click the description box to check that out. But the first question I had is this.